Hey, what up, Alexis? Welcome to stream. Designs look really good and are very original compared to the latest designs. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It's really good. I'm just about finished setting some stuff up on Steam End. I think we're probably good. Cool. Go ahead and load in here. I was doing the preload. I was going to start a little bit earlier, but it was fun. Yeah, I can't believe they just dropped everything last night. Pretty out of nowhere. I just like checked my phone and I was like, oh my gosh, they're popping off. Alright, I think we're good. And we'll swap. Hello. Welcome to stream. We're all set for the day. Designs came out like boom, and the Fatui video was nice seeing more about Senora / Fatui situation. Yeah, it was really cool to like actually get a face to all the Harbingers and stuff, which is very neat. It also solidified the whole Senora being dead thing. I feel like, which is probably sad for a lot of people, but I think is also pretty good. They also gave us like a preview of the banners and everything. Like we're getting Freedom Sworn and Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds. These are our banners. Pretty cool, and the banners are pretty good. There's pretty good stuff. So I'm pretty excited. Update happens in what, like 2 days? Day and 4 hours. So like tomorrow nightish, probably. When it'll be done, because they'll start maintenance. It'll take like 6 hours, and then we'll get our update, I imagine. That's pretty sweet. I'm actually going to burn one of my wait, is this event still going on? Oh no, the land overflow thing is not happening. Alright, I miss button clicked there, unfortunately. I'm joking. I'm gonna burn like 10 resin at the blacksmith while I do my commissions, then we'll probably have that like 10 resin back or something afterward, you know? That way I'm not wasting. That's busted in there. Yeah, the reveals they had were actually pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited. Especially gave more like context to everything going on. And the like preview of like what's gonna be going down in Sumeru was pretty crazy. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Let's go ahead and get warmed up here doing our daily commissions. Oh. Kittens are messing around. Alright, there we go. Hey, what up, Cameron? Welcome to another stream. How you doing? Pretty crazy day for Genshin. I was expecting some drip marketing to hit like at some point. I didn't expect them to do it before 2.8 and like then just drop a big trailer. or like a story chapter about the Fatui and stuff. Well, she dreamt of the Fatui or had premonition, perhaps, since Sumer's wisdom land. There could be like genie, sages, oracles, and yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like I think in the lore, like Polai had like some sort of dream or something. Like in the comics, that's like something she just has. And looks like it was like a premonition of what Dotore was gonna be like trying to do in Sumeru. So pretty interested to see how that actually pans out. And also the fact there's multiple versions of Dotore, apparently. He's like, oh, the other me, like in his prime, is over here. Pretty interesting to think about. Is this other... Oh, yeah. Sorry if you guys hear a bunch of noise. My cats are just fighting each other in the corner. They're in play mode right now. Was Kusanali the little Archon girl in the story chapter video? The girl who woke up with the green hair is Kolai. She said I'd be right there, like Master Tenari. That was who was at the end of the thing. I think the fact that Genshin is committed to branching out to different mediums, but it makes the story super messy, even more than it already is. Yeah, I see what you're saying. The story really isn't that complicated overall, but like when they get to some of the interesting bits, they kind of spread it out in different ways. That's a little confusing for a lot of people, I think. Like at face value, they'll be like, "There's harbingers and stuff," and if you're really not like looking into it that much, then it's pretty simple. But like the moment you're like, "I need more," it gets a little complicated. I need other team. My team of friendship here. Ready for this Diluc skin to drop, baby. There we go. Some of the important stuff are left out, and the big points and other stories are unknown. But what about the stuff in the middle too? Yeah, there's like a bunch of like random stuff that goes on. Especially like if you're a newer player and you didn't play the events that have like integral story like parts, then you're just kind of boned, you know? It's just really bad. And it's not that they're necessarily like integral, like you'll be able to understand what's happening for the most part, but at the same time you'll be like, who's this? You'll be like who's Scaramouche? Like, what is this? Like, what do you mean I didn't play the 1.2 event? Oh, I have to have anima, that's right. I think that's the worst part, is when they put like important story things in like events. Like, they definitely need to make those events like core storylines like available forever. Price trailers never missing a one-time event. Yeah, exactly. It's like if you weren't here, you might be missing a piece of the puzzle, which is bad by default, you know? At the same time, they keep like constructing things to where like you need to do like a bunch of character stories or something before the event, and that makes it even more complicated. I don't know. You players will not know that there are more than one. Yeah, right. It's so funny, that Albedo one specifically, because they still show like that trailer of Albedo like killing the other Albedo like from that cinematic. It's like that event's not going on at all anymore. It was like probably so confusing for a newer player. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Character reveals and Harbinger stuff. Pretty wild, huh? We're just chatting about Genshin's story and how it can be complicated sometimes when you're missing things. So interesting. The guy literally solved the answer to the universe and then sort of soft retconned that out. Yeah, yeah, right. Hey, what up, Skylers? Skyners. I'm doing my best here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how just like sometimes they're like, we're just gonna ignore that. Hate it when these guys just decide to go into the sky. Because they're on like a 45-degree angle. Yes, I love my physical Yolan. This is how Genshin Impact was made to be played. There we go. There we go. I see your Ayato stats. I'm still building mine. I think it can still be better. Yeah, my Ayato is pretty cracked, so probably a pretty decent example. 86, 193, 114 here. I wish this was a little higher, but good enough. I see one on the Hydro damage bonus. I have him on Heart of Depth. I like Heart of Depth more because it helps his burst too, and I really like his burst. Finally hit the point of more 5-star characters and 4 stars. Oh yeah, we hit that marker pretty hard, which is little yikes. It makes sense though, but like at the same time, it's like come on. Especially with how like big the pity system or expensive the pity system is for a 5-star. Alright, where's our next? Was that all our commissions? Cool. Efficiently warmed up then. Yeah, I also have I'm also cheating on Ayato, by the way, because I have Jig Cutter. So it's literally just like the freest crit rate in the universe. Forgot to mention that part. Also have some pretty decent HP subsets, so that really helps out his attack and then his extra HP scaling. Ayato's a really good example of like a split scaling character because like his HP isn't like insanely important, but you don't want to skip out on it. Like it definitely contributes at the same time. Jig Cutter is the answer to all exactly. Yeah, it can be used on Shinobu too. That's the thing is like I want to use them on Shinobu, but it's like why wouldn't I be using it on like every other character first? You know, I need like 10 Jig Cutters, and then I think we'll be good to go. I need to farm Heizou boss because I have like 2 of the materials, so I'm very prepared for Heizou. I actually think I might have a pretty decent bit of his books. Could be wrong about that. Oh, yeah, fired. Heizou material. Okay, so I'm not as stacked up as I thought I might be. Stacked up on the gold book end. I'm gonna need a lot of these though. What are these Monday? What about this? This is Tuesday? Okay, so I can do that. How many of the little boss homies do I have? I have 5 of these. I'll do one of these, and I'm gonna probably go farm some of those books. Pretty excited for Heizou too. I think he's just gonna be a really fun character. I don't know if he's gonna be like super strong, but he just looks fun. Yo, what up, Nines? I literally can't believe they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna reveal all the like Harbingers today. Kind of vibing for that, you know. And also just to secure the fact that Senua is dead. I thought maybe they were gonna like pull a like, oh, she's actually back, boys, because the moth was like in the trailer, but no. Need a rerun banner, new character banner. That's a good 5-star DPS of all my. Yeah, I will like. They really need to add some characters to the standard banner, and I feel like they will soon. I mean, that might be copium, but like at the same time, it's getting a little out of hand where I feel like they're gonna need to. Because even the double like 5-star banner system is like a temporary band-aid fix. There's only so much they can do unless they just like actually lean into that and they're like, now we have 3 rerun banners, which would be ridiculous. But like I have a feeling they will start adding some 5-star characters to the standard banner, but maybe I'm just coping. Make a great skill spammer and burst spammer, good damage on his part, but his basic attack seem weak. Catalyst / bow users have more charge attacks or basic attacks. The thing with Heizou is he's a Animo catalyst user, and the reason that makes him cracked is just because of the fact that swirl's ridiculous. So like the moment you start swirling stuff, you just go in. And the reason a lot of people don't use Sucrose for that same thing is because Sucrose kind of gets like locked into her position. And Heizou seems like he's going to be a little bit more mobile and a little bit more flexible with his actual positioning. Because that's always been like Sucrose's issue is like you kind of just get like locked in like one spot while you're doing things, so you end up getting hit by stuff. But like there are plenty of videos of like DPS Sucrose, and they're not even like leaning into the Animo aspect. It's still just a full EM Sucrose, and like you can end up dealing like 9k swirls per like auto attack, which is like insane. That's why I think he'll still be pretty strong. And his burst apparently is low cost, low energy, so that'll be pretty decent crowd control. Everything with the kicks, yeah, exactly. Every time I pulled for a 5-star feature, they were all utility. I need that energy. Do this. Hit him with this. A little bit of this. And I got hit. Sad. Whatever. Hey, what up, Ritz? I'm glad to see you again. Everybody gets busy, so understandable. He's great, but power creep. Yep. I mean, Child's still really good. It's just he kind of has that annoying design mechanic of having like a potentially 20-second cooldown for the cool part of his kit, you know? He's still like really strong, but that is like that part of his kit has never felt good, and they realize that and haven't replicated that. So, but like they never fixed trials or anything. Because this kit is pretty awesome and relatively cool. It's just like, okay, I can't use him for a while now, you know. So you have to like manage it. You guys are so rude. Did you see the patch notes? Was it these guys that they're like nerfing their health or something? And the Spectres, or was it like a different character in the Spectres? I know the Spectres were involved. They like nerfed something else's like health or something as well. Yeah, this is my current friendship team. I wouldn't call this an optimal team by any metric, but I do really like most of these characters. I like all these characters that I'm using right now. The max cooldown on the skill should be closer to half of what it is now. 22 seconds is absurd. Yeah, absolutely. If they knock that down substantially, he'd be such a better character overall. He'd be like near perfect, honestly. Because I really do love his like elemental skill and stuff. He's so fun. He said it increases the cooldown, right? But Sayu's limit is 10 seconds. They're like 12, 15 seconds, still be good, but rotations would be insane, yeah. Doesn't C1 help though? Yeah, it reduces what, by like 20%, right? Yeah, it reduces it by 20%, but that's still not like a ton in the grand scheme of things, right? It's like what? If you did the like 20-second cooldown, it's like what, 4 seconds, right? Yeah, his max like cooldown would be like 45 seconds, which is insane, or like 36 seconds. I feel like if you just halved these, it would be like perfect. Because like it would still have this mechanic of like don't use them too long because you'll have a long cooldown, but like at the same time, you're not going to get ridiculously penalized for it, you know? And like even now, if you use him well and like properly, you don't have to like wait like 20 seconds every time. You're probably only waiting like 8 seconds max, but like it doesn't feel good to like be forced to do that though. I feel like. He also has like his C6 or whatever that like just basically gets rid of the cooldown entirely if he casts his burst or something, right? I don't know if we have any Electro Charge gamers though, but I'm really excited to see how Dendro reacts with them. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about that like confuses me is I've seen some rumors that Tanari is a bow user, but like his art just like doesn't look like that at all, and it looks like he has like a bomb in his hand. It's similar to like Cleave, but like obviously Dendro. So I'm really interested to see what's going to be happening with his kit. If he's going to like 1 be a bow user and 2 if he's just going to be like Aloy repeat but Dendro. I don't know. Like that's the kind of vibe I get from the art at least. I wish they would always show the character with their weapon in hand like they do with Kolai there, but you know, whatever. Go back to the chasm boss. I need these mats. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on, but the new trailer or whatever was sick. I'm just a little confused by some of the art there. I believe Dendro will make Yai Miko worth the Primos and Shinobu as well. I feel like Yai was always worth the Primos, but now she's just gonna be like nutty. Hey, what up, Yami? Welcome. Unfortunate is that child has suffered more than other characters and how the game design changed. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I was gonna do the whole iframe thing, but I was a little too slow on that one. Yeah, whatever that was. That was not the order of operations I meant to do at all. Oops. He literally has 1 health. There we go. Forgot about my C2 Yai. Yai is really good on the low. She takes a lot of field time, but like her ability to actually like move, like maneuver around the field is insane. And she's just got good electro application. That the fact that she does scale off of EM though is going to be really cracked for Dendro, considering a whole like electro charge like team comps just got way more interesting because of Dendro. Because you're going to be able to like bloom and catalyze in the same team. I wonder if, because like right now you can have Hydro and Electro over somebody's head, what happens if you apply Dendro to them? Do you get both? If so, that sounds really good. Kind of like how like Overvape is happening right now, but like, will we do that with Dendro, and how crazy is it going to be, you know? I'm really, really excited for that already. Because like Electro Charge is probably my current favorite type of team right now, and Dendro's really going to be making that way more interesting for me, so I'm very excited for that. It's going to be pretty nuts. And although I wish Dendro was interacting with oh wait, I gotta like switch realms. And although I wish Dendro was reacting with like Geo or something to make it interesting by any, you know, metric, I still think they did a good job in how it's currently interacting. Getting your Primos first out of the Dendro characters blossoms? All of them? When 3.0 drops, I'm getting whoever's on the 3.0 banners. Because it looks like it's going to be Tanari, Kolai, and Dori. There is rumors that Kolai may be free, and if that is true, then that's really sick. But there's also rumors that Kolai and Dori are 4 stars, so it's going to be popping off. Dendro plus Pyro now does 6x damage for balance. Or... Well, it's going to be a damage over time, and the Burning Ration has always been like a longer damage over time than anything else we had, so I'm also interested in that because I think damage over time stuff is just really fun in games. I don't know why. It's something I enjoy. That's amazing. I also need to low-key be buying these vials. $7K per totem hit is decent. I use her with an offensive oriented set of tenacity, so she starts with the throw. That's interesting to use her with tenacity. I don't think it's like the best move, but that is interesting. Not the god with the flower, the dog looking one. The one with the Anubis helm, that is what's his name again? Kaino? From the rumors we currently have, apparently he's not coming till at least like 3.1 or 3.2, I think. But it looks like he won't be in 3.0 specifically. Oh yeah, I just came here for the resin thing. I was like, why am I here again? My memory's slipping. Geriatric now. See a world where you can run a burn team in Genshin, focusing on applying burn and stalling out. Yeah, right. really, I think it's gonna add like another dimension to a lot of characters that we're already using, which I think is the most exciting part. Is like the Dendro characters could be whatever, but as long as they do Dendro, which they probably should, uh, then it already adds like a whole nother dimension to literally every other character we currently have, other than Geo, which is, whatever. I don't know how you was posted the Sumer characters. No, I actually haven't. Twitter's always popping off on some weird shit though. It's like 90% of the time you like read anything on Twitter and you're like, do you have like a hobby? I just want him to do his little mechanic so I can destroy him. Is this it? Is this the moment? Oh. I understand Diluc's burst is like low-key a DPS loss, but whatever. It's probably fine. What if his skin like speeds up the animation for it? That'd be pretty funny. Loving Yellen and Raiden. Yellen's probably like slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. She's really fun. Is OP or not, the current unit will make it work by virtue of insane support with a lot of provide. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Dendro Traveler is going to work. They really did him dirty with his Q. They did. They just made it like so long. It's kind of like what do you call it, Zhongli, where it just takes forever. That's like almost not worth it, despite it being like pretty good overall. Oh yeah, true. I have a feeling they'll probably like time gate the constellations a little bit on Dendro Traveler again, like they did with Electro Traveler. But I'm interested to see how they work. Hey, what up, Farik? How you doing? Gives him 40% attack speed, 70% ult speed. Yeah, right. It's the higher ponytail. It constricts his head a little bit more, so the blood flows a little bit faster in his brain. Trust me. They made him a support in his own story. That's true. He pushes enemies away. Yeah, get him away from me. Batman doesn't want people close to him. That's why they built these guys with like infinite stagger, so then you couldn't push them away, These are Diluc's true friends. This team's like way better than it should be because they're just literal characters that I slapped together for friendship XP. But it just works. I need to fix his forehead proportions too. But the 6 head is fine. I can deal with that. It's the orbular head he currently has right now drives me nuts. That little bump on the ponytail is gonna fix everything. Oh, Diluc, I wish you were better. Yeah, I plan to be making a like a build video on him. Right now, my artifacts are just all over the place on him, and then his talents are still like in the 6s. So. My Diluc is not even in his final form. Where does that put us on the Heizou material game? Here. We got 13 of these. And then got pretty okay amount of bucks here. We'll get there. I haven't played him since C2. Deluxe C6 is like the funniest thing in the universe to me. After casting Searing Onslaught, the next two normal attacks within the next 6 seconds will have their damage and attack speed increased by 30%. Additionally, Searing Onslaught will not interrupt the normal attack combo. The first part is great, like that's cool, but like I think it's funny. It's like the Searing Onslaught will not interrupt the normal attack combo that he has, which is just like built into Ito's kit by default, which is like literal just power creep. I feel like, or like his combo doesn't get interrupted if you stop. Really funny. I would love that attack speed increase on him. I think that'd be really cool. It'd help him out a ton. All right, we are out of resin. Might be primo grind time. Also need to like test a couple things on Kazuha actually, because I have that build video hip hop happening on a channel near you. Trying to give Yoimiya another chance, but her aim has been jacking up for me. Yeah, I really like Yoimiya, but auto aim can like usually be such a problem. Can definitely hinder. When does this reset? 4 days? Okay. Median gun with the bow included. I just use R5 Rust on her. That makes getting her crit stats like good enough though so difficult. Like I still don't have like the Yoimiya build I really want to have on her because I need to get like a proper P set and it's just not happening for me. What do you think of his sword, the new event one? Why do they keep getting 5% on these characters specific weapons? Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be another case of where like it's decent and like you know pretty solid on him overall, but just not like the move, you know, compared to like a lot of the other like weapons you could have on him. I still need to like be chopping wood because last time what we were doing is I was just completing a bunch of the furniture sets in the teapot so I could get primos. As Loki a really good source of primos. Like now I'm at 2,000. I was at like 1,500 yesterday. And of course my Welkin is contributing to that too in the daily commissions. But 20 primos per furniture set or per character in the like furniture set. You know what I mean? Pretty nuts. Also wanted to go to UA real quick to exchange some Mora for the Geo things. Yeah, the sword seems pretty good. A little bit of attack buffer seems kind of neat, and I think the reason they're leaning into that is because if you like use attack percent on Kazuha, the nice part about it is that it increases the infusion damage. But like, do we care about that? You know, I don't know. It's like why when you build Kazuha, a lot of the time people are like, should have attack percent goblet because then it increases his animal damage and the elemental infusion damage. And like that's true. It's just like why wouldn't I do full EM? And the reason I'm not on full EM right now is Cookie is on that beat right now. I'm gonna put EM in the passive or something, if not a main stat. Yeah. I think they should have done more of an elemental mastery route, but I guess like Iron Sting is already just so cracked for him. They're like, no, just go the attack percent route. It'll be fine. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go refill my coffee. It should only a couple seconds. I'll return. What did I say? Only a couple seconds. Bam. Back on. Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see. Also, the 2.8 like events just seem fun. I think it's hilarious how they're already like overshadowing the entire update with like a bunch of trailers and stuff and like Dendro reveals. But I still think it's gonna be a pretty fun patch overall. Let's go see some like furniture stuff I need in the teapot for now. Try to earn some primos for Heizou / Cleat. Even though I'm gonna be, dropping some quiche for the Luke skin here anyway, so it's not like it's really gonna matter that much, but yeah. These outdoor sets are OP, man. I'm telling you. Did this one yesterday. Hot Springs finished. Oh, I gotta switch realms because I just shove everything on one realm for these sets. Boiling albedo? No way. There's no way they would do that. They actually just like gave albedo another signature weapon. Like, just favoritism for no reason. He is a very interesting character, though, so he's definitely going to be involved in things more often than I think a lot of people realize. Alright. Outdoor set. Opinion. What do we got? Shrine done. Need some fences. Meanwhile, Zhongli's weapon doesn't even match his kid. Zhongli doesn't even use the weapons we give him anyway. It's all just a lie. 5 fruit farmer stiffed and 4 Kintake fence? I don't even think I can make all those. I always found that funny, like Zhongli just summons his own spear and like most of his normal attacks anyway, and you're like, why did I even give you a spear? You're literally just doing your own thing. Alright. Where are these fences? One day they'll add a search function to this. Gotta use all 10 of my brain cells together to... There we go, there's one. 1, 2... Am I making the purchase? That is the real question. You have been getting utterly brutalized by the banner here. How many? 9? So I only actually need to make one more. I just made one more by accident. This? There we go. 1, 4. I have 7 of these left, so I could probably make this set, and then I'll probably just be screwed for the other ones. That's fine, though. We could always just do, like, literally anything else. Trying to farm as much primos as I can. I'm greedy. Does it take 12 hours to make the fence? I don't know, man. It's kind of like when you actually make anything in real life, where, like, you start making it, and then you're like, oh, no, I actually need these kind of nails, and then, like, you don't know where your, like, tools are or something, and then, like, you have to go back to the store to buy something, you know. Just like real life. Maybe you use too much wood, you gotta come back. I feel like any project you start with, like, actual, like, wood and stuff, you always end up taking way longer than you ever thought it was going to be. And it's really not that big of a problem, it's just nobody plans ahead for their, like, sets and stuff. I'm the same way. The ones who wanted this are the Goro and Sayuya? Yeah. And, you know, maybe they don't have power tools either, which is that's what really takes forever. I will potentially risk ruining my Klee guarantee though. Yeah, that is true. I'm very excited for Klee, and ruining that guarantee would be rough. Kuki is definitely gonna come back around, like I think sooner than we think, because she'll be interacting with Dendro, but we shall see. Thank you, Sai. Like the set, take it. I do love these sets though. They're actually pretty slick. Definitely gonna be like making a location with a bunch of these sets. Hey, what up, Ava? Welcome to another stream. Glad to see you again. I need to buy 5 of these? I'm pretty sure I can buy these, so that's actually sick. What are these called? Melancholy, the Dewgrass Shadowing. I'll buy 5 of those. At least they all made us rich in the teapot ever since they, you know, messed up everything for a long time. Let's see. Melancholy of Dewgrass Shadowing. There's my notification. Thanks for subscribing. Rita. Riziki? It was on my 7-inch monitor. I had to zoom in my face. I can only buy 3 of these? No, dude, I have to wait? Oh my god. There's a bunch of stuff I still need to buy. They baited me by being like, yeah, you can just buy it. And then it's like, I have to let it go for now. When work picks up, I'll grab that window before it resets. Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably the smarter way to go. At least from, you know, rumors on the whispers of the streets, that Dory will have some sort of healing mechanic to her, which is nice, but we'll see. Like, the character in 3.0 won't be that successful except for Cola. That's the crazy part, is because there's like a rumor that Cola is going to be free. I don't know how true that is, but if it is, then it's going to be like a lot of people just might skip out on some of these characters. But I also think we underestimate how low-key popular Tonari actually is. I don't know why. Like, I personally don't think Tonari's design is like insane or anything, but I feel like he's also low-key going to be really popular. I don't know why. I just get that vibe from him. Also, I think a lot of people are going to like Dory too. But overall, I don't think they're insane starters for 3.0, you know? It'll make you go, oh, snap, you know, like, my money is gone. Need 3 of these and 1 of these. So 3 of Rakushi Square Stool, 1 Subterranean Secret. The only reason I think Dory will do well is because she has like a genie aspect to her. But other than that, she kind of just looks like Diona. You're just like, you know. Oh wait, I gotta craft these. 2 Electro Claymore characters. Yeah, but what if she's the first HP scaling Claymore character that everybody's been waiting for? Is this it? No, it's this one was like, yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3. I only have a couple of these left, right? Yeah, I'll just use 1 so I can get the. Actually, I'll use both of these so I can get the 3rd stool done and then the well going. The other one was like something secrets or something as a well. The well subterranean secrets, yeah. And that'll be it for our teapotting today. Hopefully the bell would be useful on her. Yeah, that's how they'll actually sell Dory to us, is she'll be the first HP scaling Claymore user, and everybody will lose their mind, because they're like, oh, thank God, finally. Everybody's R10 bell will be ready and to be used. I feel like we could use a new pirate character. It has been a bit, hasn't it? Was Toma the last one? This is a terrible place to look at characters. You should just character archive. Was Toma the last pirate character we got? Yeah, I think so. It has been a minute, huh? Because what? Toma came out in like 2.3, right? Been a minute for sure then. Kind of crazy. Let's do some overworld artifact farming while we're just chatting it up. We're letting the other elements catch up? Yeah, it's kind of true. Dendro's going to be playing a lot of catch up too, I'm sure. Honestly, kind of bold for them to go double Dendro and one Electro in the first 3.0 update. I thought they would have just gone all in. We'll want her unless she gets an event story. Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm like a weird biased minority on that one because I really want Shenhan. I'm like sad that I missed her. Because like every time I'm like, I want like a cryo character to help out with what I'm doing with, Shenhan's usually the answer I actually want, but I don't have her, so I just can't. That also might just be me. Like every time like I'm trying to like fit in a cryo character, I'm like, oh, Shenhan would be like kind of perfect though. Their design is so underrated. Oh yeah, for sure. I have her R2 Calamity and she supports my freeze team like crazy. Oh yeah, I bet. That like overtime elemental burst is so cracked for a freeze team. Like Ganyu's cool, but like honestly, if you're trying to use Ganyu as a support, it just feels clunky, you know? Like it's good. It just feels a little clunky. Compared to like how smooth Shenha's kit is, for sure, you know, like, and also far more supportive in terms of just lending attack to everybody. I guess you do get the cryo bonus in like Ganyu's Q though, but it just feels wrong. People miss out on a Queen. Yeah, for sure. Hey, you know, I was she came out at a bad time. I was still poor from Christmas when she came out. That was the real tragedy. I was like, I would love to spend money on her, but I cannot. The problem is that there isn't a good F2P weapon that fits her. That is true. Because, like, spear-wise... who's it? Yeah, spear-wise, there's not, like, a ton going on. I guess, like, Favonius Lance, but that's not even F2P, right? You just have to get lucky on that one. Yeah, there's not, like, a good F2P choice for it, I guess. Unless you're trying to go physical, which is, like, not always the case at all, you know? I do kind of like the other craftable polearm there, though, but nothing really too synergistic. Yeah, Favonius has good like base attack while being that like energy generator to keep that burst spam up. Really nice. Spears in general are just lacking? Yeah, that's true. Spears don't have as much like utility on the middle. A little bit shorter. Make all the recent release 4 stars available. Yeah, we're definitely hitting like a weird point where it's just like we're gonna need to make a lot of things more accessible because otherwise we're just gonna have way too many things juggling all the time. Also, we're likely going to be getting our Dendro artifact sets, but I wonder if they're also going to make some sort of general use set as well to go out alongside it. That'd be pretty cool. I think those sets have been leaked or whatever, but I don't really remember them, so, you know. I feel like I read it or something and I was like, oh, cool. And then forgot entirely. But I wonder if there's gonna be like a general use set that they try to like pair with it or something as well. Harbinger of Dawn. Yeah, there's just like Harbinger of Dawn for him, but like Cinnabar Spindle is so insane. Dendro craftable weapons. Oh yeah, true. We are going to be getting a new set of craftable weapons, so hopefully those are actually pretty decent. I haven't seen anything about those, but that would actually be really sick. Hopefully those are pretty useful. Yeah, main sets and passive. That'd be really cool. We could just be getting some really cracked stuff from that, which would be awesome. Had to lose him to Momona, unfortunate. God, this reminds me of cabbage. That's funny. No, I got stuck on a rock. Like the best slime farm, I feel like. One more weapons for the battle pass. Yeah, I think battle pass weapon rotation should happen by now, you know. It's weird because like I don't think they want to make them like inaccessible to people like in the same way. But like I feel like a new set should definitely be, you know, happening at some point. I feel like that's a little needed by now. Especially when I'm like have two of them are at least two of them are 5. I like because I have what, the Claymore R5, and then I have the bows R1, my sword I believe is R2, and then the spear is R5. Yeah, just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, there's been a lot of temporary fixes in Genshin for a while now, and they're like hitting that point. There's a lot of easy things they could do that they just don't. It's like, come on, bro. Yeah, whenever we get like our annual, whenever we get our annual Albedo event, maybe a little rerun Cinnabar Spindle. They did make some stuff from old events available in some way, right? Like I don't think it was the weapons, but like they made like some of the items you get from it available, right? Can't remember what or how. Like one of them you like talk to this lady over here, right? And she has like something you buy. It's just like expensive or something. The toys and stuff, yeah. Oh, I still have the Dragon Bone Orb. Because I have unironically been keeping it in case the person in Sumeru Loki has a higher like value. The ball and the harp, that was it. Oh yeah, special souvenirs. Yeah. Gotcha. Make Harbinger so beautiful. Oh, yeah, all the Harbingers are pretty good looking. They're like evil equals sexy. Festering desire, beware. Right. Like, oh, kiddo didn't play in 1.2. Get fucked. Or is it 1.3? I think it was 1.3, right? Or 4. I don't know. But yeah, people are definitely going to be looking at every aspect. I'm telling you, I thought for sure that like they were gonna pull the swoosh on us with the moth coming in at one point in the video. I was like, oh, here she comes, she's coming back, boys. And they're like, nah, she's dead. Is Kaya's father? Oh, that'd be interesting. Refinement 3 Festering Desire? Ooh, that feels bad for sure. I do have one thing like that that I like, the Windbloom Ode. I only got to R3 and I was like, I don't care. Like eventually I was just like, I don't care. I don't believe it. You don't believe that she's like actually dead? Full document backing his theory. Oh boy. Or the Piero thing. Well, yeah, Kai's father is supposed to be from Conria, so I don't know, maybe he could have joined Nejnayan goal to inevitably destroy the system that the gods currently have. Yeah, what does the toy shop have over here? Oh yeah, I talked to this lady and she had like it's the guitar or whatever, the lyre or zither. That's it. And I was like about to buy it, and everybody's like, "No, you still have it from the event." And I was like, "Why would they let me buy this then?" Yeah, Kaya's definitely got some more connections than he lets on for sure. Like, there's more to him. We got some mysterious backstory going on. I keep telling you, I'm almost positive the story's gonna hit like a point where it's just like, oh, we actually agree with the Snezhnaya Queen. We just didn't agree with her methods all along. You know, we just end up doing what her goal was. You know, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I already feel it like happening. You know. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a 4-star. You see, that's where you're mistaken, because later in the game they're gonna create the system that turns Kaya into a 6-star. Although Ningmar is a 4-star, true. And just off a few characters, true. They might. There is probably going to be some sort of inevitable system, like, I'm talking like probably when all the regions are out, like level of like far away. There'll probably be some sort of system where it's like, oh, the base characters that you got in the beginning, well, now you can upgrade them to 6-star, and they're the first 6-star units you could get, and they're like cracked, you know. They do that in a lot of gacha games where they're like, the original characters that you got are now the first upgraded star level character. They love doing that. Getting all my my XP for artifacts out here. I do want to mess around with some Cosmo stuff though. And Alter Universe, which we don't have in Genshin. Yeah, that's true. This is gonna bug me if Diluc's like still dead. I want to see what Kazuha is at with like my full EM going on and Sacrificial Sword compared to like Iron Sting. I'm just kind of like curious. Like something I wanted to like just check out. That's gonna be our current MO. It hates its starters though. That's true. It just does kind of hate its starters. They just like Amber for marketing. 28.6. And then what was the swirl here? 58. That's not bad. And then we'll go up here. Lisa be forgotten. Lisa's low-key great. You just kind of need her C6 to make her more flexible, unfortunately. But like her E skill does insane damage, and her elemental burst is actually pretty good. Just her C6, like the mechanic of stacking the 3 things, which is pretty integral to making her good. Making that consistent lies behind her C6. Okay. I wanted to see how much energy we're getting from that, and how much does a hold skill do for us for energy? That was almost full. Okay. Supposed to be a forgotten place under Strong Terror Lair. Huh. There's definitely going to be like an expansion to Mondstadt, I feel like, at some point. Especially because there's like canonical lore that Klee accidentally up this entire section of land. So maybe one day when Varka comes back, he's gonna be like, "Yo, we like need to fix this stuff." There's also the fact that all of this is literally underwater because of that whole damming incident with Klee. So maybe one day they'll be like, "Okay, we need to like blow this back open, and then like this drains, and there's like new stuff to explore in Mondstadt." I have a feeling that'll definitely happen at some point. Because like the whole thing of like Varka not being back yet, definitely, I feel like that definitely means that Varka is going to come back at some point, and there's going to be more Monsec. We were at 5,800 swirl with Heizou on that, and then now we upped him by about like 100 or so EM. Inazuma still hasn't gotten a nail. True. I do have a feeling they're gonna make us like revisit pretty much every region in some capacity, like quite regularly. 6,400. Alright, well, how much energy am I getting? Call that a 5th? Yeah, it puts me about to half. It's probably like 45%. Okay. Interesting. Lately, I've been leaning into this a lot more in Kazuha. It's low-key better. It's because you get your burst more, and you get extra E-skills. It does make his field time a little bit more, obviously, but is that really a bad thing with Kazuha? I don't think so. You know? At SeaWorld, Kokomi's Island, true. I do think they might do a little bit more with this at some point. We did kind of complete everything at the same time, but I feel like maybe they'll do something a little bit more with this, like add like a domain or something. Maybe, I don't know. It can only be forgotten. Yeah, I'm very interested to see where they take a lot of stuff. That reminds me, I need to... Wait, I thought I have something leveled on here. Yes, I just got everything under control. We are going to be artifact leveling, though, right now. But, Luke. The thing is with the Luke, I want the 4-piece Crimson Witch set on him, because he's like the only one who can take advantage of it in full. Thing is, I don't really have that good of a 4-piece Crimson Witch, you know? If I put him on 4-piece here, what? 65, 144? That's okay. But then it like takes away my Huto. Huto's low-key better though if I have Wanderer's Troop on though, right? Because what does it do? Oh no, it gives us extra vape. It's true. I guess I'll test. I guess we'll be testing to see if it's better to have this or the other one. I was Deluke using the good. Albedo hair buff when? Oh my god, please. They actually buffed his hair and he'd be like my favorite character in the. Remember low poly tracking fine? True. Hey, where is this? It's like getting lost. You see Hutao's vapes with this 51. We'll call it 51k. 51k. And then we put the Crimson Witch back on her. We'd be pulling for Dendro Archon? Yeah, I think so. I would like to have all the Archons. Just as from a collection standpoint. She could probably like do nothing and I'd probably still go for it just for that like purpose. We'll drop down here, we'll wait for Kazuo's buff to go away. Oh wait, I guess we were using his buff the first time, huh? That's fine. 57? Yeah, 57. So this is just better. 52k on the Blood Blossom by accident. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Casual 52k Blood Blossom. Yeah, Crimson Witch is a little bit better on Hutone. For me, at least. I thought maybe having the double EM would be better, but... Or the EM and then the Crimson Witch would be better, but I think this is just overall better. I do really, she's like Clee, but don't make it true. I do like that we're getting some of the like elf like looking ish characters. So I guess I'm just gonna need a second Crimson Witch set for DeLuca. And I guess that's just how it be. Luckily that should be coming to the strong box, right? So that's good at least. Trying to see if we have some good artifacts to like go for at the moment. It's pretty good actually. This is not Yolon's using it? He's using that one because it has more crit damage, I guess. We'll level this up. See if it goes into like HP or EM. Be pretty huge. And then just to have the crit rate. I'll probably use this on Yolon because probably better for me? I don't know. I mix up my artifacts too much. The main part of this is that it's a crit rate main set on Emblem of Severed Fate, which is far more useful than the subsets being good just because of the fact that you need so much of this stupid set. 15. There we go. Not bad. So yeah, I gotta like piece her back together because she's like out of whack. This one, I think. Attack, Electro. There we go. I'm doing Zhao's artifact domain with physical Zhongli, right? I get HP scaling Claymore character soon. That's what I'm really like coping for Dory, the Electro character they just revealed, because she's supposed to be a Claymore user. And if she's HP scaling, oh, we're going in, baby. It's finally happening. The bell will be relevant. It will have its day. Soon. Soon TM. Sayu scales off of EM. She has no HP scaling. She scales off of Elemental Mastery and attack percent. HP Hydro Claymore user, though, it would make more sense. But I'm done with the logic at this point. I just need somebody to be able to use the bell. I just need someone who can use this dang thing. It low-key looks slick, and its passive is pretty good overall, honestly. It's just literally nobody can use it yet. And I've also somehow managed to only get 3 of these. Really dodging bullets out here, I'd say. Got my first bell recently. Yeah, like it's weirdly elusive for me, but I know a lot of people have like R10 bells, like 9s. I guess it's just the luck of the draw sometimes, huh? There is a weird amount of like not 4-star claymores, huh? Or claymore spears. Just kind of like noticing that. Like really not that much going on here. Wish they'd make more. The bell will be Dory. That's what I'm really hoping for. I have a feeling it will, but we'll see. Ooh, how long do we have? 6 minutes? 6 minutes till I can spend more resin? Be back in the same position? Yeah, I can't wait. I am probably gonna farm, what do you call it, the like little floater dudes. I'm pretty, wait, what's going on here? Oh no. Guy's just in a state right now. The absolute state of coma. This and then what, like a... Oh, that's actually, hey, this is actually pretty good. Well, I'm gonna go on this real quick. One-minded Geo DPS sword user, so I can give them my R7 summon shipper. Yeah, I would like some more DPS Geo users, but I would also like Geo to be like more interesting. They kind of did it dirty. At least like not even that they really need to fundamentally change Geo, in my opinion. I just wish they'd make Crystallize way more worth it. Like like Crystallize in its current state is you. I was like mathing it out one time for like what would happen if I did a full elemental mastery Albedo, because Albedo has some elemental mastery mechanics to him, and he can generally create crystallize very easily. And the like math came out to like at max you would get maybe like a 6 or 7k like HP shield, which is just like not good. For especially for the investment that you'd be doing. Like it's not a terrible shield, but it's not good, you know. That's crazy. Yeah, right. Like so even if you got his buff from his like passive and you put all like HP like main stats and got some pretty good substats and you were like sitting close to like 1,000 or so EM, like your shield's still weak. So I was like, yeah, I really wish Crystallize like just had better shields to it. Or like maybe less EM would equal like that level. Like if you had like 400 EM and we're able to have like a pretty decent shield, I feel like that'd be pretty worth it on a couple characters. Just because then you could constantly generate shields off the field or something. The issue is, I have a feeling for Crystallize specifically, they're just going to make a character that works with it better rather than fixing it in general. Because like they could easily just go, oh, this character, like when you pick up a crystallized shard, like it stacks like up to a maximum of 3 crystallized shields, and then those shields stack on each other to make an actual decent shield, kind of like how Toma's like shield currently works, but just like in the form of crystallized. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen more likely, which is kind of disappointing. It seems far more likely, you know? Okay, we ignore this artifact now. Artifact doesn't exist anymore. Except we should probably fix Toma, because he's in a state right now. The absolute state. Got my first Grow today, but I don't play GM. True. Grow's really solid, especially if you're, you know, pairing him with Ito or something, but he was definitely a wasted opportunity, though. Nines is super right on that. Because Goro has the mechanic where you can, like, he just sucks up a crystallize, right? Is that just, like, in the burst description? I'm trying to, like, remember where it is. Hey, what up, Nora? Welcome to the stream. Goro can only play one General's War Banner field on the character. Where is she? Or where is this? Pulls 1 elemental shard in the skill's AoE to your active character's position every 1.5 seconds. This is super underrated. Chi-Chi or Kuki? Like, who's better? Question mark? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, it's called Bristol Collapse. Yeah. Like, this is such a wasted opportunity. If they, like, leaned into this, like, Goro could have been so much cooler. Not that he's, like, awful or anything. Like, he's still a good character, but, like, I really wish there's more going on here. Duration is extended by 1% when you, like, get a crystallized shard. Like, they could have really leaned into that, and I think it would have been, like, a super cool character. But what is going on here? What does he have? Like, he has, like, nothing on. My artifacts get way too jumbled way too often. Yeah, healer. I think Chi-Chi is objectively a better healer, but Kuki's pretty good too. Probably a little bit easier to build. Actually, no, Chi-Chi's really easy to build. Because, like, Chi-Chi can do really good healing and actually still provide really good damage for the squad. Just, like, front-loaded damage. Because the way you're going to be building her as a healer just kind of front-loads her damage anyway. It's just kind of nice. And her healing is way more bursty and, like, stronger. Oh, you don't have Kuki? That's rough. Like, at the same time, Kuki's super underrated, especially with, like, the EM scaling. This is crit rate. I, like, cope myself on these emblem artifacts way too often. Because I'm like, oh, what if it rolls, like, crit rate on the last stat, potentially, maybe? And it never does, but, you know. Yeah, whatever, we'll ignore it for now. Banner's absolutely rigged, yeah. Also my Venti 50-50 doer. Go to Chi-Chi. Yeah, that's the Genshin Impact story, isn't it? You always go for a character and then you get Chi-Chi'd. That's just how it goes. We'll do one more of this domain. Yai and I. Oh yeah, they go together really well. I get to Luke. Yeah, it's funny how, like, some accounts literally just do, like, a 1 5-star character. A bunch like Nora in the chat here, she has a C6 gene and is still missing a lot of the other characters. It's so weird. I guess that's just how it goes, though. Heizou was so insane, bro. Especially with the sacrificial sword. Loki makes him nuts. I would love to have C1 and sac sword. Like, I feel like it'd really pop off. Started having Kaching and Mona. I would love Mona constellations. Tomorrow Kazuha will come home. Yeah, a lot of Kazuha hunters will be Kazuha havers tomorrow. Pretty great. Means I gotta get on, you know, finishing my video. Godly subsets, but only went to attack percent. That's also like the real struggle right now. Got Shao's weapon. I wish I got Shao's weapon. C4 Kaching. I think my Kaching C3. Yeah, C3 Kaching. My distribution of like standard banner 5 stars is actually very even. Other than I guess Kaching maybe. And it took me forever to get one Mona. And then I got C3 Chi-Chi as well. And C1 Jean. And then only one Diluc. Heizou and Kazuha banner? He sure is. The banners, actually I can show them right here because I put them in the game. The banners are over here. Yeah. Banners are Kazuha, Heizou, Toma, and Ningguang. / Klee, Heizou, Toma, and Ningguang. Pretty good banner overall, honestly. Like, a lot of people don't have Tomacons, and his constellations are actually really good. Heizou is going to be sweet. I have C6 Ningguang, but whatever. I'm going to be going for Klee personally, since I already have our Kazu boy, and I don't have her. And I love her character. She's very cute. And I also have always wanted to do the double bomb, like, gang. So, like, in the future, what's going to be hip-hop happening, I'm going to be doing the, like Aloy, Kazuha, Klee, and then just, you know, like a flex spot. And then I'll be able to, like, suck up all the bombs and, like, do all the, like, melts. I'm very excited for that. Watch me only get Toma. Throwing rocks in an elegant way, right? Yeah, Klee's coming back, so I'm very excited for to get my first Klee, because I skipped her the first 2 times, just because she was pairing with other characters I was going to be getting, but now that we have Kazuha and Yoimiya, you know, yeah, Yoimiya is the second 5-star during that patch, by the way. But since I have both of them, I can go for Klee now safely. Hey, what up, Cotton Pop? Welcome to the stream. I kind of want to do like a hangout or something. Like probably the only thing we have left, because I kind of did all I could in the teapot at least for primos, and like now our next primo grind is probably going to be just doing some hangouts or something. Let's just shoves. That's probably. Yeah, it's probably. Yeah. It's probably gonna be my most consistent way with this team. There we go. Transients, some books, good enough. Hey, what up, Lucas? Welcome to another stream. Glad you can make it. Yeah, I'm so ready for Klee. Very excited. It's Chio, right? I mean, Xiao? It's been a while since he's been around. How many farm artifacts on the American server? Do I have to carry them? Not right now. would rather not be, especially because I'm out of resin. I would like to do it if I had resin. Attack the skills have a certain chance to summon sparks. What is C2? Oh, the defense decrease? That is where she gets cracked, right? And then 5k is where, or 4 is where you like do the like big damage nuke. Yeah, Klee's awesome. She's very cute. I think we're gonna be doing some a hangout. So I want to get some primos. I want to get burned out from the game. Yeah, I understand in the last 2 events. Yeah, that is important. Play at your own pace, right? C4 should just be a passive. I know, right? Hangouts. What I want to do to like get some of these done. How's the stream gone? It's been good. We've been hanging out. We've been talking about the, huge reviews that or reveals that MiHoYo just dropped on us last night. Hanging out overall, burning resin, farming random things. Excuse me. Maybe I'll do betas. Betas is actually probably pretty cool. There's a lot of us doing some primos. Senora was coming back.
Yosha, 今日は盛り上がりそうだぞ。みんな、一旦手を止めろ。誰が来たか見に来いよ。いや、旅人じゃないか。やっぱり姉貴は君も気候の宿場に招待してたんだ。ああ、旅人。また稲妻で大事件を解決したんだって。
Oh yeah, this happened after we went to Inazuma. I added this.
私も聞いたよ。
Senora is dead, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's dead. I feel like they solidified it in that trailer just because I was like, oh, the moth is here. Like, oh my god, they're gonna do like, oh, like debated, she's actually alive. But then they're just like, nope, she's dead, chief. Then the moth like dissipates. You're like, okay, never mind. Yeah, I feel like they just confirmed that she's actually dead. Still could be wrong. There's always a chance, but like. I feel like they did hit us with that one. Why not in English? I generally just like a lot of the JP voice actors. A lot of them like share voice actors from like anime and stuff I enjoy. I could put it in English though. Especially I do tend to do like story stuff in English just so everybody can listen. Instead of having to like read all this text. We'll probably do that in a second here. There's also a couple characters in English that I just cannot stand, so generally I just keep it in GP. Like Xiao specifically, I cannot stand his English VA. I don't think he does a bad job, I just think the voice lines are terrible. Like, lament! Like, please, stop. Watch my anime dub. Yeah, it's understandable. I used to for a long time, too, and then I voraciously watch way too much anime, and the dub just can't keep up, so. There's also a lot of nuance to, like, Japanese voice acting that I appreciate. Especially when they're like talking like about like some sort of Japanese concept, like it doesn't come across nearly as well in English a lot of the time. But you more so see that kind of like nuance or something in like slice of life anime, or like historical battle anime or something. I think it's weird how the lighting like totally changes her like outfit's coloring. Yeah, we're way too cool to be on this pirate ship.
それに忘れちゃならないのが強者に同行を頼むよ。そのためにあんたらだって船に乗ったんだろ。そうだな。強者はおのずと強い。姉貴の教えを忘れるところだった。
Yeah, didn't this thing like fly through the air in that one event? Am I crazy on that? That happened, right? Like they rode some sort of gigantic wave or something, right? I hate Lisa's voice line so much. Oh yeah. You are a wise leader. I feel like this response is such a it makes me feel like a nerd if I say.
何も助けてなんかいないさ。客人のあんたを困らせたとなったら。だがもし私がその噂に乗っかり、それを振りかざしていたら、海の形は千変万化。
I am stuck in this for a while, so I guess we're stuck in JP for a bit.
選ぶのが私の仕事だ。とはいえ、あいつらだって別に普段はあんな感じじゃない。今日みたいにあんたを強く誘ったのも、あんたを認めてるからだ。
This is definitely a diverging point in the hangout.
ならよかった。そうだ。稲妻といえば、あんたを送った隣で詳しく話そう。
Talk about it over there. Okay, cool. Alright, English time. Then I don't have to read. I don't have to do double reading. That language. English. Also like the English voice, or not the English, the Chinese voiceover. It's actually really something. Chinese voice acting is very interesting to me. I think it's more so just because I find the language of Chinese far more interesting. Like the way it's spoken. So I don't know. Because of Demon Slayer? Oh yeah, he does a good job in oh god, that was jarring.
Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates.
Yeah, he his name's Zach, right? Aguilar? He does a really good job. I just wish, you know, English actually I just wish Traveler had voice lines more, you know? He just really doesn't have any voice lines.
Wreckage and found a map. At first I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky. But after a closer look, I realized it
like they use Zach for all of the like announcements, like streams and stuff, but then they like never give the main character like voice lines. And you're like, come on. Like pretty rare.
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Lyra. As for its exact location, I have no idea.
Yeah, the JP voice actor for Demon Slayer is really good too, so it's kind of hard to.
But still, this one
he also gives a different vibe for sure, but
so
I think Zach still does a really good job.
Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure
like
hunting
duplicating
on land,
that
right?
like same like a vibe. I think they both like encapsulate the character pretty well.
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands. Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
Hey, so, yo, what?
Where do you think it is?
What is this map, dog? I think it's this one. I'm pretty familiar with Qingche Village.
Lily Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell? Oh. Okay then. So you do live up to the hype.
My mom has the most voice lines. She really does. I really wish she didn't.
Have an eye for detail. Let's head over there and take a look. I'll need you to help me zero in.
Really good. He sounded like Japanese VA at one point. Yeah, yeah. Season 2 is really good. My girlfriend's still behind and hasn't watched season 2, and it drives me nuts. I'm like, please, I just want to talk to you about it. I'm like, please watch it. I think if they sped up the animation of that E skill a little bit, it'd be like Diluc would be better too. It's a little slow.
It should be around here. Who are they? Oh, it's a bunch of treasure hoarders. I guess the treasure's for real then. There are quite a few of them. If things go south and fists start flying, stay behind me. I'm more than a match for these amateurs.
Hey, go grind. Hey, have a good one, Hank. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm probably just gonna do one of these routes for the actual hangout. Get a little bit of primos, and then we'll probably call it a day for the most part.
On the treasure, everyone gets a share.
Genshin only lets you play it for so long, after all.
Huh? Who's that barking orders? Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish. What the? It's
Golden alligator.
Captain Beto. Run, boys, run!
Nobody move.
Captain Beto, Lord of the Ocean.
Lord of the
This is all my
Ocean.
fault. I didn't know
Thank
who I was up
God.
against. I don't have a death wish. I swear.
Could you imagine being
I got
that
a big
cool?
mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back. Please, have mercy. Will you spare us?
I do love that golden alligator's literally just like, I'm not messing with Beto right now. I'm out of here.
Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul. If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go.
She's Osial's wife?
That disrespected you.
Nah,
They
she's
never
just,
did and never would.
she just
Is
Giga
that
Chad.
right?
She took out Heizou without her
Fine.
vision.
Seems
That's actually
like
how
you've
she
got
got
a
her
heart
vision
in
at the
there
end, right?
somewhere,
It was after
seeing
she
how
took
you
out
treat your
Heizou.
crew. I'll let you off the hook this time. Get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Beto. Thank you.
Wait.
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beto require?
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet
Alright,
honors
our
the
lord.
rule of first come,
Yeah, she was
first
Giga Chad
served.
without the vision. Now
You
she's
found it
just
first?
extra.
So, name your price.
Now she's even stronger, so.
Can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beto stealing other people's treasure, can I?
Captain Beto.
What do you mean? You're a
wouldn't
pirate.
dare take more
What
from
do,
you.
what do you mean? You can't have rumors going around that you stole treasure. That's like your job.
Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words. Please, take it. Please.
Oh? Well, if you insist. I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible
Well, let me
folks,
help you
so
get
let me
onto
help
the
you
right
get onto
track.
the right track. If you want to
I'm a
mend your
pirate.
ways
Let me
and
help
put all
you,
this behind
you
the
thieves.
Crux can probably
Have a
arrange
better
some odd
life.
jobs in the port for you. It'd be humble
is
work,
this?
but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got
so
going
confused.
now, if you ask me.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beto. On behalf of me and all my boys.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here. This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it. Those rocks look kind of weird. Let's see if there's anything there.
Versus Osial's grandparents. I do want to chuck another Jade Chamber. I think we should just start going through them every now and then, you know?
Nothing. Let's keep looking. What are those hilly trolls
The
doing?
long con. Yeah, it's true. It's actually what it is.
Actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
Hey, you see these hill trolls and these abyss mages are looking for buried treasure because actually they're old possessions from Conria, and they're just trying to reclaim them, and we're just like beating the shit out of them and taking their stuff. That's what's actually happening.
Time to go.
Oh, there you are.
Our bond is strong. Nope, not here either. Now that we've searched all the places.
Yeah, they
of
really did
interest
make
in this
Shen
area,
have
come up
like
with
an anime
nothing.
arc where she's like, I can't
You
trust
got any
people, and then she's
ideas?
like, actually, I'll freeze the ocean for my homie here.
It's
like, okay, bro.
Captain Beto! Captain Beto!
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beto! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far because we were thinking about what you said and, well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from
This
all of
straight
this
and
get on
narrow.
the straight and narrow.
Oh?
Golden Alligator is
sure?
really turning his life around at the
Yes,
ripe age of like
absolutely
60.
Okay then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the
Oh,
general
the
public,
Spectres
you'll be associates
material?
of the
Those are
Crux.
always the worst.
So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you...
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you. The
The
mighty and honorable
Captain
Beto.
Beto.
If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened.
Oh my god.
And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask...
I also love that these guys
I
are
might
literally
be
just
so
twin
bold,
brothers.
Is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future?
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere. So, it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
Thank you, Captain Beto. Thank you 1,000 times
I'm assuming
over.
anyone would agree with that,
I
right?
couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else.
Why? Do you have any clues?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Guili Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us. So maybe the other one might be what you're looking for. Not too far from here, but I'm just not sure of the exact location. All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market.
The black
The answer's
market?
hidden inside a poem which goes like this.
Oh my god.
Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave. As for the ruins long forsaken,
I have no
part,
idea what that
I
means.
do know of some ruins near here. But beyond that line, I don't...
Well, there's a red tree involved. It's at dusk. They're gonna make me use the clock.
I'm just
Because
not
Mihoyo
smart
has
enough.
a fetish for making you use this stupid
So a
clock
treasure clue
all the
is in a
time.
poem,
It
huh?
drives me nuts.
Don't worry, we got this. See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling him Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a
That
piece
is true.
of cake
It's kind
for
of what we
him.
do.
Am I right?
We just like break random rocks and treasure chests appear all the time. We're kind of just god.
Okay then. Let's start by heading to the site and...
Okay, come on, boys. You heard the captain.
I'm very ready to hit this clock option. No red tree.
These are the long forsaken ruins from the... But judging by the state of them...
It seems that we need to dig... Drunkenly, I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade.
This is like orange
The
though.
dusk sun shone upon the sea as I... Do you have any ideas? Ah, somewhere you can see the ruins from. So, somewhere not too far from here?
Probably a red leaf tree around.
Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset!
Dusk and the shadow of a red-leaved tree. Let's take a look around.
Alright. Where's our red tree? These are very orange trees. These are not very red trees, in my opinion. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need someone to break out the color thing and figure it out. I have a feeling it's this one. I don't see anything else that resembles a red tree. Probably gonna be like dusk. What is this? Oh no, this is sunset. Okay. Just barely missed dusk. Is it? Got some shadows? Oh, there it is. Easy.
Found it!
Easiest treasure of my life.
At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands.
A check from the
Check
Northland Bank?
You really came through. We found the spot. Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it. Not much, but enough for an average person to survive on for a while. But there's more to this particular check than that. When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with a letter. I'll let you read it for yourself.
I've been withholding info, huh? Where's the note?
Finished?
Where's the note? You know, that's weird. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the context right now. I really like this line right here. Yeah, no, I read it. Glitched, I guess. That's the last wish of a faithful son, maybe? I don't know. I couldn't read it. I'm getting robbed.
Yeah. I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out... Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
He's like, yeah, read this. Neatly written note. There it is. You find this bottle, I may no longer be in this world. I originally thought that these pirates having their ways and means might be able to send me back to Liyue, which is why I got on board their ship. I never expected that. Forget it. I suppose this is what they call destiny. Before I came to Inazuma, I worried that my old mother's place would be burgled as she lives alone, so I left a check for all the Mora I've saved over these past few years buried in the location marked out on this map. Please help me retrieve that check and exchange it at the Northland Bank. The Mora will then be yours to do with as you please, save for a small portion that I would like use to pay my mother's living expenses. Her name is Minamoto Kotomi, and she lives in the Nguili Plains. Please do this for me, and thank you. On loads of those sakura blossoms that cannot be found all over your homeland, but it is a shame that I cannot set your side. Aw. Rip. At least I was right about the sun thing, huh? Oh, is this shack where his mom lives?
Well, this is it. Oh boys, it's time for your first job. Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Why didn't you tell her it's from her dead son? What?
What's up? But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely.
No, not really. I just go to like Yai's house
one,
and I just like,
one's enough to
you know,
show
I
that
just
you
eat
care.
turd. Like,
You've already helped me out so much today. Okay, off you go then. Take her the sakura bloom along. Your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
No, very cute. That was a good little hangout. I'll probably do the others another time, but little good Fremos there, you know. I always do like that the first time around that you do these, it's generally pretty hard to tell where the like diverging points are. They do like a really good job of like not making you feel like you missed out on something, generally speaking. But you're still incentivized to, of course, do them all. Alright, well, I do think that is going to be it for today's stream. Kind of hit the logical conclusion of Genshin Impact gameplay, or daily gameplay that you can. But the 2.8 is coming out this week. I do plan to do an additional stream when it comes out, because maybe we'll do some Klee pools together. We'll mess around with Diluc's new skin. Lots of stuff going on, so... And, of course, you know, the Golden Apple Archipelago is coming back, so there'll be actual content to do, so... We'll do all of that, hang out together, have a good time, I'm sure. That'll likely be a Wednesday stream because I'm pretty sure that update is going to be like Tuesday night, right? Update notice. Starts at 6, estimated to take 5 hours. Yeah, so it'll be done at like 11 p.m. for me tomorrow. So I might do some of the preliminary quest line to get that out of the way tomorrow night. And then Wednesday evening we'll probably have a stream after I'm like done with work and everything, and we could do that, pull for Klee, and check out the Golden Apple Archipelago. Can't make it Wednesday? Sorry. But yeah, it'll be a Wednesday evening stream, I'm pretty sure, whenever I'm done with work, and then hopefully we'll be able to catch you guys there. And do expect some content hip-hop happening on the channel soon. Gonna have a Kazuha build guide coming out to give everybody a refresher for their Kazuha pools. The loot guide hopefully later in the week. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Oh, I have not listened to him talk in English probably ever. That was very jarring for me. All right, have a good one, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you later.